drink it in.
Let's have it. Let's have it. Let's have a good pint of darts, shall we?
Exactly.
59.
Well, just a 59 for Dimitri. And Brendan Dolan, he had disappointment in Austria. You know, going in there, he's one of the players that everybody was looking at. Well, he could go a long way here. He ended up falling at the first hurdle.
60.
Or falling at the second hurdle, rather. He lost to Vincent van der Voort, but then again, everybody was losing to Vincent van der Voort.
They were indeed. They were indeed. Let's back in there. Got a lovely little throw, this lad.
134.
That's good darts. They'll want to start well, that's for sure. I mean, everybody does, but you know, in particular, they want to start well. He won the bullseye hitting the ball, so he's right there.
60.
He's right there. Bren goes this methodical way of, you know, his deliberate throw, and
He won't be rushed.
no, he won't be rushing. He won't be phased.
41.
Brent will be 5-0 down. He will not be phased. He really isn't that style of person. His nature isn't that.
You know, you get the feeling these last 7-8 months, Brendan Dolan has turned a corner in his darting career. He made 8 finals of PDC events and lost every single one of them. The last one on that run was Kim Huybrechts in Veldhoven on the European Tour.
Yep.
And then the week later, he managed to win his first one. Since then,
81.
he's won another 3.
There you go. Just like buses, isn't it? Just like buses.
That habit of winning, of knowing what it takes to get over the finish line in the final of a tournament, you can't teach it.
Nope.
You just gotta learn it, find out for yourself.
140.
Definitely. Georgian Noble rattling out the scores. This young lad's he's in the ascendancy, so
59.
that might well, that might not be enough actually. I'm looking here at Bren 181. He puts in a decent 140, 137. That's a long way short.
100.
That's an important last dart.
It was.
Last dart from Brendan Dolan means that he should get a dart, even if it's at the bullseye when he comes back, if he comes back. Dimitri van den Bergh. Looking at 127. Treble 19.
Ooh. Triple 18 now. No, that
99.
one. Okay, that's
Brendan, you
not a bad
require
way. He's on the
61.
finish. And all the doubles are the same size, Dan. 57, I would have thought. Yeah. Now he's going to have to go 12 ball. There we go. Oh, is it the 16 there?
So Dimitri van den Bergh, he decided to leave himself double 14.
Looks confident, the lad, doesn't he?
He's not short of confidence, Dimitri van den Bergh,
No.
I'll tell you that. In my limited dealings with him, he usually enjoys a bit of a dance when he comes on stage.
Here we go. Look at that.
Oh, for the first leg.
That's what confidence breeds.
Certainly does. Smack bang, right in the middle. His first throw at the double. Lovely, lovely. Now he can relax and settle down and take the job in hand now. And the job in hand now is immediately to break Brendan.
Yeah. Yeah, Brendan was here last year. First round, for 105 average, got done 6-4 by Steve Brown. Brutal game this is.
57.
It don't give you any friends.
Certainly does not. You would think anybody who's going to go on and win this tournament by tomorrow night will have thrown some pretty special averages along the way. But we saw with Vincent, you know, you don't have to be throwing 110, 107 all the time. You know, you throw in the high 90s, you take your chances, you can beat anybody.
You can only play what's in front of you as well. You know, sometimes I think people like this. That's two in. Oh no, what's that?
100.
I look at someone like Adrian, who sometimes just does enough to win. Whether it's 87 average or 98 average, he will just do enough to win. As per each game, you know, he doesn't set a stall to go out and do 120 or whatever.
But in a way, I mean, it's almost the most important part of his game, his ability to grind out results. Because everybody knows if Adrian turns up and plays his best, you can throw 110 average and just blast people away. But if you're going to win tournaments, you've got to win scrappy games somehow, and you've got to learn to do it. You know, get over the line despite not playing your best, and that's something that Adrian wasn't very good at, you know, when he first started out. But he learned that bit of his game.
I mentioned it earlier on in commentary from this morning session. you can win ugly.
Mm.
And sometimes you need to. Sometimes you need to grind that result out where you've had an 87 average. You know, my feelings on averages, but 87 average, he's won the result. At the end of the day, everyone looks back. They don't try and say, oh, what was that, 87 average? Or it comes up, you won or you lost.
Yeah.
As long as you got that win.
Yeah, a W next to your name, that's the most important
Exactly.
thing. And double 16 for Brendan Dolan. Well, he's missed outside. Now, Dimitri van den Bergh has got a big one here. Well, this would be a statement.
Wouldn't it? Got out on his double 14 he did before. That's unlucky. Double 17. That's great, guys. He's now put the pressure on. He's put the pressure on Brendan. He's got to hit this, Brendan, because Dimitri hit his double first start last row. Good marker for Brendan. Yeah.
Lovely stuff from Brendan Dolan. We're tied up at one apiece now. The winner of this one will go through to the last 16, and he's going to face the winner of our final game on this evening. And what a game this could be. Simon Whitlock against Kevin Painter. And we saw Kevin the first round, who was absolutely brilliant. And we all know what Simon Whitlock is capable of. A former, well, a two-time world finalist.
Yes.
European champion as well.
He is.
85.
He is. Proved what he can do. Kev Painter, World Championship finalist.
Players Championship winner.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Dimitri van den Bergh looking to fill it up.
Lovely.
There it is. There it is.
190.
And a little point with the left hand as he's walking up there. Just let him, you know, he's got that little bit of cockiness, that little bit of arrogance. You need to be a winner. You need that. You know,
95.
there's no nice winners, if you know what I mean. There's no nice winners. You know, you've got to be hard. You've got to, you know, you've got to play the other person.
You've got to enjoy beating them up.
Oh, yes, haven't you just, you know. And when they're down, you know, you're 5-0 up. You don't want them to have a leg. You want to hit them when they're down. 6-0. You want to. You're making a statement. Phil done it against Kev Painter in the UK Open. And when he hit the highest average there's been on TV on 118.63 or whatever it was. He beat Kev Painter 9-0. And he never gave Kevy a chance, you know.
Yeah.
And that's what you need to do. You've got to be ruthless.
Well, there's plenty of people who've had those hidings off Phil.
Oh, yeah.
John Part.
Peter
Dave Chisnell at the
Peter
Grand Prix,
Manley,
Peter Manley more than once.
Exactly. You know, it's there's an awful lot of big names that have been behind a good hiding. And similarly, Michael done it to Phil in the very first week of the Premier League.
Yes, he did. That
Whipped
raised a few eyebrows.
Didn't it just? But so as I say, that's what the game's all about.
Certainly is. And Dimitri van den Bergh looking at a potential 14-dart leg. Is that in?
No, 8 and 16s. No. Another 16, leave 32. Oh, tops.
44.
Well, Brendan's some way back. I mean, he'd love to start slamming a 180 here, leave himself on double 18 and just give Dimitri something to think about.
Wouldn't he just? 140 might make him think. That's just that side, I think. Yep.
60.
No, he's not done a lot of damage yet. Dimitri's going to be a little bit more relaxed going for this tops now. One dart. Thank you very much.
A pretty assured start for the 19-year-old
Very.
from Antwerp, same place as the Hybrex brothers, of course in the same stable. They've been here this weekend cheering each other on.
They have. It's good. The camaraderie between the countries is very, very good.
Although I understand their manager's a Brummie.
He is. He is indeed. Indeed.
Dimitri van den Bergh just moving across the arc. He finds one in the treble 20, but can't follow it up with a second one. So we're neck and neck in this fourth leg here as Brendan Dolan looks to hold his throw to make it 2 apiece.
Good dart, that one for Brendan. He's got all the bed to play with there. Just underneath that one.
100.
He'd be disappointed that's not a 140, 180 there. He will be, because that second dart certainly just sat across the top. And certainly wanted to put one underneath.
Yeah, made the target bigger for him, didn't he?
It did.
85.
Likewise, Dimitri, after a good first dart, he's not able to follow it. But there's, you know, there's nothing between them here.
Very tight. We were saying yesterday that this was, sort of going to be a good game. Lovely.
135.
Leaves the finish as well. So top of the shop finish.
90. Brendan, you require 107.
I can't see him going for it if he goes 60-60. Dimitri's on 226. It's just not, wouldn't be worth it to him to do that, I don't think. He can't do it anyway. So, tidy it up.
85.
That's half of it.
Yeah. Halves his score. Come back.
140 could be interesting. Can't see that one. Oh, 120.
It matters not.
It doesn't.
It matters not.
He's on a good little finish, 106.
85.
He'll be looking at 15-0, I would have thought. Treble 15, double top. Single 15, 20 ball. Yeah, go 20 bullseye. Dimitri's on a good little finish. Here we go, bullseye.
Straight in.
Magic.
Straight in, and Brendan Dolan, a ball finish to level the match up.
Brilliant.
And he just walks away like it was nothing, Brendan Dolan.
Look at this. Look at this.
140.
The lad just don't phase at all. It's superb. It's lovely to see in a young fella. We were saying again yesterday, no fear. They don't generally think about it. Oh, well, that's that leg gone. Let's go on to the next one, you know.
55.
Such a good throw. Such a good throw. So easy, effortless.
Who are the ones you look at as a guy who spends a lot of time on stage, you know, seeing it firsthand? Who are the ones where you look at that throw and go, "Ooh, that's beautiful, that is"?
What players?
Yeah.
Well, going back years ago, John Lowe had an absolutely gorgeous throw. It really was, you know, total textbook. Total textbook. I mentioned yesterday Dennis Ovens. You know, Dennis Ovens, when he
37.
He has probably the best throw, in my opinion, of the lads on tour. The young lad here, Dimitri. But then you go to the other aspect of it. Adrian Lewis, Michael Van Gerwen. It's just so relaxed and so simple.
64.
You know, these guys are superb. And Dimitri has a chance of leaving the ball. I don't think he'll go for it if he hits it. 120, that's 44. 12 leaves 32. Superb darts.
Yeah.
Superb.
Never even entertained the thought, did he? Never even thought about it.
No. That's why he went for two trebles, two treble 20s. Come on, Brent. Let's make it a bit more interesting.
140.
Well, it will give himself a little sniff if Dimitri van den Bergh can't take this out. Well, never any doubt, was there? Dimitri van den Bergh looking very, very assured.
How on earth should we ever think that he was ever going to miss it? Everything's gone with throw so far. So it's good. Look at those. Look at that. Dimitri 100% on his checkout. Brendan's on 40%, which is marvellous.
140.
Good start to the leg, Brendan.
Yeah, well, if you're not going to miss a double and you're scoring okay, Brendan Dolan has to break Dimitri van den Bergh. Remember that. And, you know, that's going to be a tall order when Dimitri's going out in, you know, 14, 15 darts.
140.
Look at this. Look at this. 17 and 15 for Brendan. 19, 16, 13 for Dimitri. Wow. Good darts. Good darts.
Yeah. And you see those numbers getting smaller. These guys getting into their stride here.
We're only in the fifth level, sixth leg now.
Oh, we'd do 9 darts if it carries on like this.
Let's hope so. Let's hope. Come on, son. Fill it up.
Oh, lovely stuff for Dimitri van den Bergh. It's his second 180 of the game.
Brilliant.
And this is on the Brendan Dolan throw, so this is pressure.
Certainly is. Break and win is 5-2. He's one away, and that's what he's going to be. Look at Brendan there.
140.
Proper pro. A proper pro. You know, he really is. He come of age, 18 months ago, a year ago. This lad is ruthless.
Oh, he really
Downstairs.
is, isn't he?
Coming down.
99. Brendan, you require 120.
Wow, Brendan. What
Makes
have
you
you
think
got?
he's got to take this down, doesn't it?
Quite possibly. Dimitri van den Bergh, he's not missed a shot at a double yet, and he should get a shot at least the ball when he comes back, if he comes back.
20 ball. Bullseye. Here we go.
Oh, a second ball finish for Brendan Dolan.
Brilliant.
Unbelievable stuff.
7 flag Dimitri to throw first. Game
Which
on.
really reacts what we were saying earlier on. Brendan is one of the best dart players in the world currently.
Well, I'll
you
tell
know,
you
he's
what.
well on form.
I'll tell you what, in these runs to the 4 titles he's won in the last 7-8 months, the number of big finishes he's taken out under pressure, a lot of them on the bullseye, he's right up there. It reminds me of how Simon Whitlock was when he first came over to the PDC, and he was taking out all these ludicrous shots that ended up taking him to the world final at Ali Pali.
Didn't it just? And that is exactly reminiscent of that.
And all of a sudden, after being under massive, massive pressure on his own throw, Brendan,
59.
he's kicked off here and he's put Dimitri... And in literally 3 visits to the board, Brendan Dolan has turned this match around on its head.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, look at this. Brendan Dolan doing it when it counts.
Slop another one in there.
100.
See his face. Disappointed. It sets up lovely for him. But it's 100. So that's always good. That's always good. Dimitri's in a bit of trouble here. To hold his tray. He wants a good 180 here. A good 180 he wants. He's got one.
Oh, in a bit of trouble, you wouldn't know it.
Wouldn't they? Right on song again, Dan.
Certainly.
Right on song again.
These two are knocking lumps out of each
Aren't
other.
they just? Good darts.
Oh, fantastic.
Good darts.
Well, he took out 121 in the last leg.
Yeah.
If he can take out 124 here, it would be for a 12-dart leg and a break of throw. The break of throw that he needs if he's going to win.
Gonna need it.
124.
We'll start the combination on treble 20. We'll see what he does with his first dart and we'll go from there. That leaves 104. Treble 18. 86. He'll stay there because treble 18, leave 32. Great darts.
Oh, now Dimitri.
Same with Dimitri. Yes, see, let's see what you got. This is where I was saying earlier on. This is see what he's got. He's now under pressure. I can't tell.
Well, that's in.
Yeah, 32 if it is.
Oh, word, the first dart double he's missed, Dimitri van den Bergh.
And how close was that?
And it could well be a decisive one, because Brendan Dolan is looking at double 16 himself. Can he show the young Belgian how it's done? Yes, he can.
Oh,
Yes, he can.
Brendan Dolan.
There's the breaker throw that Brendan Dolan needed.
Expect Brendan to throw first. Game on.
Dimitri's got to break him straight back immediately. Go 5-3 down. Psychologically, you're thinking, I'm one away. I must win this. You know, the other opponent's one away from it.
100.
Steady tons. That's all Brendan will be looking for now.
That's it, just looking to consolidate that breaker throw, and he's thinking, if I throw a 15-darter, Dimitri's got to do something special to break me.
He's got to go out in 12.
140.
Well, it's a decent start if he's going to do it.
He's having a look.
3 180 so far for Dimitri. Not hit a maximum yet, Brendan Dolan. Is this the moment? Is this the moment he does? Yes, it is!
190.
You bet your bottom dollar it is. Come on, son. This is great. This is great.
140.
Level pegging. It terrific. Terrific.
Yeah, what a start to the evening session this is.
We said this was going to be a good game. 101 Dimitri, 96 and a half for Brendan. Really nothing in it. Nothing in it at all.
Not much in it. I mean, people are looking at it, well, he's 5 points down there, and he's not hitting as many doubles, but it's the right time he's done it, isn't it?
Exactly.
It's just when he needs it.
Exactly. And look at those percentages on checkouts. 57.75 is terrific. Tell you what, he's having a go at him here. It's beautiful.
135.
Beautiful.
Brendan, you require 161.
Well,
We've seen him do it, haven't we?
This would be...
There's a killer. This will be a good night, Dimitri. And it's on treble 17.
Oh, my word, Brendan Dolan.
He's gone out twice on it. Oh, my word! Brendan Dolan, how do you stop this, man? A thumbs up for Dimitri van den Bergh. We said he was taking on the big finishers. That is magnificent.
Game on.
Awesome. That's his third time out on the ball, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. He's done
incredible.
He's done 85 on the ball. He's done 121 on the ball, and now 161 on the
Right
ball.
when he needed to.
Oh, my word, Brendan Dolan.
Wow.
What a display of finishing.
Welcome to the top echelons of PDC darts, young Dimitri. Learn from it, boy, because I'll tell you what, terrific.
100.
Well, this is the kind of stuff we know Brendan Dolan can produce. He didn't produce it in Austria last week.
Yep.
But if he's here and he's playing darts like this a weekend, then watch out. Watch out.
He'll not worry about anybody. Believe you me.
See the name on the back of his shirt, the history maker, the only man to do a 9-dart finish at the Grand Prix, the double in and double out.
Was as well. I think that was against James Wade.
I believe it was.
James Wade had a few people hit 9s against him. Phil had to hit 2.
He needed them as well in that Premier League game.
Yeah.
So Brendan Dolan, just a gentle stroll to the hockey. See his little tongue poking out there with every little dart.
Bless him. Right, Dimitri's really got to make hay while the sun shines here. 76 ahead. Get yourself a decent finish now. That's a great dart. That really is a look at this. 180, leave 42. Go on.
140.
Left 82. So it's tidy. It's tidy. It's over 200 head. He's got 6 at this.
Yeah, well, Brendan Dolan's been good, but he's not going to take out 290 legs.
Absolutely not. But
125.
Is Brendan now already thinking about the next leg?
He will be now, unless Dimitri messes this up, you know, and Brendan creeps himself down.
62.
What Brendan will be thinking now, I've got 173. If I can leave myself for 2 darts or a single dart finish, the lad's under pressure, knowing that I've got, you know, 1 leg. This is great darts. Another one of them and a single 13. Okay. 93, treble 19.
99.
Right, he's on 74. Dimitri, in his own head, knows he's got to hit this, because Brendan's been taking everything out. You know, whether it's 85 or 160 odd.
Oh, now then, is it just getting nervy? Oh, no, of course it's not. Of course it's not.
What do we know, Dan? What do we know?
Wow.
Nerves are still with the lad. Nerves are still. This is the biggie.
Yeah, this is the leg. Brendan Dolan throwing for the match here. If he were to lose this, then Dimitri will be throwing for the match.
That's right.
But Dimitri hasn't been able to break Brendan Dolan for the entirety of this. So
Oh,
he's got it sideways.
What an opener. 140 as well. He must hit minimum ton. Minimum. Oh dear.
81.
Oh, well, just about.
Look at these. This is terrific. 17, 15, 12, 13, 12 for Brendan. 19, 16, 13, 17 for Dimitri. Terrific darts.
Yeah, well, that's if Brendan does go on to win this, that's where he's won it. That little burst, 12, 13, 12.
Yes.
I know that people may not think about Brendan Dolan as a burst player like, you know, Michael Van Gogh and Adrian Lewis, but the fact is, in those 3 legs, he's produced world-class darts that have turned the tide of this one.
Turned the whole game totally on its head. You know, I mean, he's way up on him now. He's 138, is it, or whatever it is, ahead of him, plus these. You know, so Brendan will look like he'll just coast in a nice, steady, easy ton if he can. 6 is going to leave him on a finish. The other lad is
Oh, well, he thought about it. He didn't like that second dart. He was blocking the treble 20 bed, and he thought, I've got to go for 20 because I've got to want to leave a finish here.
That's right.
And in the end, he's paid for it, and he's on a bogey.
He's on a bogey now, so this lad, if he can please 180, I mean, I don't think that's him, but
100.
262, he's 100 behind, all but. This is Brendan's game, to be fair. It's Brendan's to lose, let's put it that way.
Yeah. And Brendan Dolan steadily working his way. Well, he's got the travel. Just when you think he might be making a mistake, he just fires in the last dart. And he's going to come back for darts at the match, but what kind of pressure is he going to be under?
See how these European guys are thinking. 95 leaves 167. He knows that's going to leave him a finish if it's, you know, 519s, and that's how these guys think. 72. Here we go. 24.
Brendan Dolan, double 12 for a 6-4 win. That's a long way off.
Ooh,
and that wasn't so far off.
Dimitri, you require...
Well, this, we've seen a 161 from Brendan Dolan. Can Dimitri van den Bergh hit back with something equally brilliant? He needs to.
Can it?
He's not going to. He's not going to.
That's a long way off as well. It's a long way off.
Well, Brendan Dolan's spurned 2 match darts. Is he going to spurn any more? Double 6 he wants, and you'd think if he's going to miss, he wants to miss outside. Don't want him messing about on double 3, does he?
No. I think we'll see it in these 3.
Oh, wow. Bang in the middle of the double 3. And a game that has seen some magical finishing from Brendan Dolan. Dimitri van den Bergh, talk about a fight. He really put one up there. Impressive stuff for the 19-year-old, but he's been done by a super